You're allowed to say.
It's gonna reverse. Oh, I do though. All the stuff with the hearing and then fucking the Lauren Boebert shit. There's a lot to talk about right now.
Someone sent me one of her tweets that didn't age particularly well.
So all of them.
That could be any of
all of them, but this one specifically, in light of recent allegations, was it might try to drive me to my knees, but as a Christian,
that one.
That's what I'm strong on.
Oh yeah. I think twice now. I have a video about Lauren Boebert that has been hitting the demonetized wall repeatedly.
I just hope that people are criticizing her more for the hypocrisy, because I am very much pro.
I'm not even there.
Sex work. Like, I don't want to shame anyone for sex work ever.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I think everyone should shut the fuck up about it completely, because there's no good reason to think the rumors are true. And as far as hypocrisy goes, I used to not believe in abortion. Now I do. Am I a hypocrite now if I get an abortion?
That's valid as well.
People can change. But fucking this whole shit of we're on the left and we're the morally superior side. We're supposed to be the one with the good excuses. And it's hey, there's rumors that this woman used to be a whore. Let's discredit her with that. Yeah. Throw ourselves straight in. Everybody shut the fuck up until something's confirmed.
I actually agree with that.
I certainly don't think we need to.
I've seen that take, and it's stupid.
Can't be discredited any further at this point. So
yeah, she's stupid enough. Just
she's
let
the
her
worst
words.
Without
there's so many things.
So many good reasons to hate her. Yeah. That doesn't need to be one of them.
I might actually like her more if she was once a sex worker. I'm not gonna lie.
I would like her more if she was once a sex worker and she just owned that and be like, yeah, sex work is legitimate work.
Yes.
If I can sell my body for labor at a Walmart, there's no difference between that and a hotel.
I just haven't seen an element of the whole thing that I've liked, especially all the people who are usually pretty good. Like Cenk is good on a lot of stuff, and yet he's posting if the rumors are true. And you're isn't this just as stupid as fucking when Dawkins posted his endorsement of an anti-trans book and ended it with if very important, if true. Hey, true. Rich. The if true part's the important part, you fucking dick, which is technically his name.
I kind of agree, because I think that we can so overcorrect because we get too excited at the point that somebody we see any perceived hypocrisy in somebody, and that hypocrisy is valid because it speaks towards that person's character, I think, maybe. But Jimmy, you made a valid point that we've all believe different things. Most of us have deconverted from a faith, so we believe something drastically different and changed our mind.
At one point, I was anti-LGBTQ, anti-abortion, everything.
Right.
There is a possibility, especially with how little information we have, that is even just in the rumors, because everything's rumors. There's the entire possibility that Lauren Boebert was a prostitute and had 8 abortions and still wouldn't be a hypocrite today for speaking out against them. Because
that makes sense.
You aren't your past. You are who you are.
And also there's so many other horrible things she's doing. Oh, go ahead.
That's true, but I also think that there's a difference between, in the past, having said people shouldn't have these rights, and then saying, yeah, actually people should have these rights, and then saying well, I got what I needed in the past when I had those rights, but now I'm going to try and take them away from people. No, I know that these rumors are not substantiated, and I kind of doubt they're true, but I think there is a difference in those two things. In saying, I want to take away rights from people. Maybe it doesn't make you a hypocrite per se, but it's different than saying, you know what, I changed and I actually want people to have the same rights that I do, as opposed to I'm going to take away rights from people, even though I'm still going to have access to them because I have money.
You're in the position that you're in because you availed of these rights.
Yeah.
Right.
And you wouldn't be here to be able to make the arguments that you're making to take them away of other people had you not had them to begin with. And now that they're no longer something that you need access to,
they're not
you're in a privileged position. Right. And that's worth that in and of itself is worth pointing out, because that's not necessarily hypocrisy. That's pointing out the benefits of privilege.
Right. And again, I really don't even think these rumors are true. And I don't think people should bandwagon hop onto them. But I just do think that in this conversation, that's a point to be had if this ends up
I would say
it's true.
Until we know it's true, I would say we shit the bed so bad on it, trying to now have nuanced conversations that are actually reasonable. The most reasonable thing to do is go, hey, everybody just shut the fuck up about this, because you guys acted like a bunch of dicks. But if it comes out as actually true, we can have certain conversations, but for all we know, let's say she's had 2 abortions. That could be the single thing that she feels the worst about in her entire life. And I fucking hate Lauren Boebert. I was one of her constituents until 2 weeks ago. Like, I fucking hate her
ew.
so
Ew.
fucking much. But
Thoughts
as
and
far
prayers.
as the my own change and the things that I wouldn't want to be held to, that were things that I acted out upon, despite why. But I see the nuance of what you're talking about. I talk about a lot with people who tell other people that they have to wait until marriage when they didn't wait till marriage, and then they go, trust me, it's worth it. And it's like, well, you're saying that now, but you don't actually have an experience of it being worth
He's
it.
like, you have no way of verifying that's true. You didn't do
Yeah.
it.
Right. Your life that you now prefer included doing that and then repenting of it or whatever else. But I get all that. I just think now the thing I like the most about this is the superimposition of me trying to give a very serious lecture to the left while my name tag says Shrek kind of.
So
I feel like that's very on brand for the left.
That is
I can't
actually
explain
fucking-
it. I can't explain it, but it just is.
yeah.